Just about set for baseball here at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This one's flared out toward left. Nimmo over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
In the second spot,
Gene Segura standing in. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Calhoun coming on. He makes the play. So coming to the plate. Bradley.
Leading off for the White Sox, center fielder Bradley Zimmer.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. No problem here. One away. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Line to the right side, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. Into the box now, Denard Span. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. How about that? Stepping in, Anthony Rendon is currently hitting just under .310 on the season. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He enters play
And
hitting in the
leading off for the
260s for the year.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Digging in, Carlos Santana. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready on 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Settling in now, Matt Davidson. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hit well towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home, and he's safe. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bradley Zimmer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Matt, this is a big pitch right here. They're putting together a nice little small rally. He's got to throw a strike right here and make him swing the bat.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
The short hit hard. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once.
Batting 8.
Here's Cameron Maben now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And this will be fouled away. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rizzo is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
D. Gordon.
To first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Striding into the box, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gordon going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is pulled into right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Now batting, Cole Calhoun. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because
he takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's Carlos Santana now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rat. Digging in, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gene Segura.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The left fielder, number 5.
Striding in once again, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 6.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Number 39.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Standing in, Matt Davidson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he misses it. Ready for another shot now. Bradley Zimmer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Cue shot here out towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Ready once again, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a liner, but foul. Line drive to left. Span is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Tim Anderson.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Maben is there. And that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Robinson.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
First baseman number
Next
25.
in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ryan Healy becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Cameron Maben is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Anthony.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Carlos Santana now. Going to strike out victim twice in this one. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line in right. Maben is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The catcher, number 39.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Pitch popped up. Cano is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
The catcher, number 3.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Zimmer, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Calhoun will drift over toward the line, but this is back up into the seats. A foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Another payoff pitch. Line toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. Digging in once again, Matt Davidson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Designated hitter.
Hard on the ground towards short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Ready for another shot. Now, Bradley, and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Span has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Segura for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now
digging in to try it again, Tim Anderson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Throw over to first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. At the plate, Denard Span. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. In now is Anthony Rendon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Squared that one up just a little late. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit to short. Crawford's got it. Throw goes to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
First baseman, Anthony.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Brandon Crawford.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 56, Cole Calhoun. Your attention, please.
Ryan Lamar will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Span on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 home. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing. Ready for another chance? Cameron Maybin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder, number 10, Cameron Maben.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zimmer moves over, 1 down. Here now is Mike Zunino. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
This one's flared toward left center. Will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Davidson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Standing in, Bradley Zimmer. Jacob May will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jacob May.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Chasing after it is Maben. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Gordon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. So striding forward now, Tim Anderson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Just late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the Alex Colomé answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Now a move over to first. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Here's another 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. 1 run is scored. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Adam
First delivery to him on the way. Adam Engel swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually. He's in a tough jam right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike two.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Juan Minaya takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. Nelson Cruz stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. You get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand his zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch. 2-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes. This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Jake Fry gets the call here as he'll try and look for Gordon Beckham. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Digging in, Ryan Healy, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Number 34 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
number 34.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Just over 47,000 on their feet now here on the south side. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, we watched a really solid... MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. It's the home opener. This new season between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Mets. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate, Brandon Nimmo hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Ready now, Matt Davidson. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Conforto is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Second baseman.
Now to the plate, Tim Anderson. Right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Carlos Santana is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, the center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3-1. Here it is. And yeesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Lamar has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Here's Steve Pearce now.
Second baseman, Steve Pearce.
Ball 1.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But he just missed his extra bases.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Waiting on it is Nimmo. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Nicholas Goldman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. he's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
First baseman, Ian Desmond.
Ian Desmond stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate.
And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Left fielder.
So digging in now, Andy Diaz. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ball 2.
No strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Michael Conforto.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Davidson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Lamar over to his left. 2 down. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Little dribbler down the line. But it's foul, strike 1.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him swinging, and that will end the. So striding forward now, Carlos Rodon. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Drilled to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So the leadoff base hit from the pitcher's spot will turn the lineup over to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Lamar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Nimmo. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Matt Davidson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And he is in there. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Conforto on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Now a long throw home. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Crawford. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, Arlene Garcia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Arlene Garcia.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one
Center
away.
Fielder number 12.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. In now, Steve Pearce. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Lamar on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicholas Goldman. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Diaz ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Hit hard to the right. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, catcher.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down and the inning will continue. Goldman is on his way home. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Moving under it, Lamar makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Andy Diaz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Andy Diaz.
Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Conforto is there, 1 away. Stepping into the box,
39.
Jorge Alfaro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off there, 1-0. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Carlos Rodon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Rogers is there to make the catch. Striding into the box, Brendan Rogers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Brendan
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lamar has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Moving under it, Diaz. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So stepping in, Arlene Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. He goes to first. Not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Jacob May will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 8, Jacob.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. This is on the ground over to first. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Next for Chicago.
Digging in once again, Matt Davidson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Conforto has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. Carlos Santana is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware. In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Lagares is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Up next for the White Sox.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Lagares racing back. He makes the play. A great. Ready once again. Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Juan Lagares.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. Anderson brings it in, and he's retired 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Steve Pearce. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Nimmo ranging back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Nicholas Goldman. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the striding in once again. Andy Diaz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Alfaro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Here's another 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher number
Stepping 55. In and ready for another shot, Carlos Rodon. A hit in 2 tries so far. Adam Engel will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Engel.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Schwarber moves over And that ends the inning. Dylan Covey enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 68.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Devin Mesoraco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. And now the Mets have themselves a 2. Base runner, Todd Frazier.
And hitting for the Mets, number 29, Todd Frazier.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That's wide. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2 runs, 4 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Swing and a liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Now at the plate, Jacob May. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Line drive to center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Right fielder.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he is in there. Ready once again, Matt Davidson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And he's a goner here as they get him near the bag at second. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And that misses. So after getting 2 first pitch outs, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have the battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
The batter, number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Carlos Santana now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Goldman. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. May over to his left. 1 out. Now at the plate. Arlene Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort. Wilmer Flores will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 264 is average entering play. 5 homers and 7 driven in. Throw on to Rizzo is a low one, but Anthony able to bail out his man with a nice save there. Well done. Ready for another shot now. Juan Lagares. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. The pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Line towards center field. May is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jerry Blevins has been summoned
now pitching for the New York Mets.
So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the 1-0. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Number 44.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Mesoraco recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Crawford is retired, and there's 1 away.
Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Andy Diaz. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Pierce is there on to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Pitch popped up. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Nicholas Goldman, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Nicholas Goldman.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Now batting, Ian Desmond, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Nimmo. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Dylan Covey. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Cole Calhoun will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. The 1-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Pierce. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jacob May. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery, and they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Hector Santiago, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Frazier.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Soft liner to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit in the air out to left. Diaz is there. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Jerry Blevins, and he may instead be Bryce Prince. Will get to call the pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Greg Bird. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Comes into this one at 271. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Stepping into the box, Juan Lagares. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
2-1. Here's the 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey, now to the plate, Steve Pearce. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Digging in the switch hitter, Nicholas Goldman. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And that misses. Ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run.